What's going on, you? Tube, it's your boy, Extrovert, and today, as I can tell by the title up here, this is a story time on how me and my homeboy almost got into a fight over a bear scenario. Now, I don't like to yap too much, so without further ado, let's get into a video, man. Bow! So picture it. Close your eyes. Picture it. Close your eyes. It's a nice, calm. This is in 2021. Now, I believe it was summertime, summer day, nice summer day, sometime in June-ish, May, June-ish. It's hot. Now, my homeboy, he texts me. I don't leak names. I don't leak names in my story times. I don't leak names at all. But I'll give the initials so y'all know who I'm talking about. For the people that know me, know who I'm talking about. His name starts with a K. First name starts with a K. Last name starts with a C. Yeah, I know you didn't think I was gonna do a story time about this brother, but why not? So he sent me I think it was a TikTok. I think it was a TikTok. He sent me a TikTok or something like that, saying like it was like a scenario with a bear. Tells me what would you do in a situation with the bear or something. It was something along those lines. That was 5 years ago. I can't remember. And so he was like, well, if a bear if a bear bit your arm off, you like the skits was like, if your bear bit your arm off, you got a shotgun in your hand. He said that he's shooting that jump. So, all right, so he said, bro, he said, if I got a shotgun or a gun in my hand, and a bear's above me about to maul me or whatever, and he bit my arm off, I'll shoot him in his face. I said, you shoot him in his face. He said, if you don't shoot him in his face, you got zero survival instincts. Now, my argument was, he said basically he said he was gonna kill the bear. I said my argument was, you're gonna be in shock once you see that. I'm like, bro, it's not like the bear gonna bite your arm, look at you with the gun, and wait for you to watch. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So I said my thing was, he gonna bite you, your arm will get bit. You're gonna look at your arm. You're gonna be in shock. Now, and once you be in shock, if it's gonna happen too fast, he gonna home and then he gonna and then he just raps. He's hitting you. So like, matter of fact, y'all comment down below which one of y'all think, like, who was right? Not really no right or wrong answer. It really was like opinionated, honestly. But that makes sense, right? Because I get what he was saying. Cause don't get me wrong, you bit your arm off. Yeah, you got the gun in here, shoot him, you kill him. But I don't think I was like, he's not processing that his arm is bitten off. Like it's like no arm. It's like you can't ignore that. Like you can't. That's one of those things. Like adrenaline, you're not going to ignore that. You're going to see your arm off. You're going to be in shock. Something like that. That's traumatizing. You're going to be in shock. Your arm is going. You're gonna be like oh, scream or something, and that bear's gonna maul you. And it's over. That gun won't even matter. Like at that point, bro. By the time you think to get snapped out of it to shoot him, it's too late. You're in his belly. So he's in the argument, bro. I kid you not. We was hard down arguing for like 3 to 4 hours about that jump, bro. We was hard down arguing, man. And like when I say hard down arguing, we were hard down arguing. We was screaming on the phone on the mic. He was like, bro, he said you had a survival instinct of a fart, bro. You can't, bro. You sit there telling you can't sit here and tell me. No. You can't sit here and tell me that you gotta shoot that jump, man. You gotta shoot that jump. You got no survival instincts. I said, bro, you gonna be in shock. You can't ignore your arm getting bit off, man. You can't ignore your arm getting bit off. I was like, what are you, bro? Bro. It was like heated argument, bro. I kid you not, bro. Bro, then after we kept talking about it, he said, cause like we were like, oh, he's like, bro, shut up, bro, shut up. I was like, shut up, nigga, you shut up. And he like, you said, no, you shut up, nigga. He's like, you wrong, but no, I'm not, bro. I said, well, he's on God, I said, bro, on God, I'm not wrong, bro. He said, yeah, we was arguing back and forth, right? I was like, what you want to do? He said, what's up there, nigga? Blah, blah, blah. He said, "What's up, Dan, bro?" I said, I was so hot, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. If I had seen him, you know what I would have did? Mm, I would have. And just they won good time, bro. I mean, cock it back and just. Mm. That's what I would have did. I said, bro, he had me so hot, bro. Cause like, bro, like I'm like, bro. Okay, so at the time, I didn't have a car. At the time, right? I didn't have a car, so I couldn't drive to him. But he's still like 30 minutes or so away, bro. So I'm like, I said, come down here, then, nigga. Come down here, then, bro. That's up, bro. I wanted to speed, bang. I wanted to boom, bro. Like if I had seen it, bro. If I had seen him in that moment, bro, we'd have been scrapped, bro. I promise you, bro. I would have hard hit him. But anyway, so we was hard down arguing. He said, bet then, nigga, bet then, nigga. I'm on the way. Click, hung up the phone. Yo, I went outside, bro, pacing bro. I was outside walking around, bro. I was waiting for this nigga. I was like, bro. I said, bro, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I called the first time. My fault. I called the first time, he didn't answer. I called again, he didn't answer. I called the third time, bro. What, bro? What, bro? I said, where you at? Where you at? I thought you were coming down here, bro. I thought you were coming down here. Woo. What happened? What's up? I'm waiting. What's up? Bro, this man said, bro, I'm not coming down there, bro. I said, yeah, you know not to come down here, nigga. You scary. He said, nah, he said, this anybody scared of you, niggas. Ain't anybody scared of you, bro. He said, I'm not driving 30 minutes down there to come fight you, bro. He said, by the time I come down there, I might probably be mad no more. When he said that, I said, you know what? He right. He right, man. He right. Because he was right. Because I'm like, he said, I said, because you wasting 30 minutes, I thought about it. Like, who driving 30 minutes to fight somebody? That's dumb. That's like a waste of gas. Like, and then, and then we was sitting there, all right, bro, whatever. Click, hung up the phone. A couple more hours go by, and we sitting there, and later on, like we got cool out of nowhere again, man. And then he was like, and then we got on the game that night. Like this is prime, like pre-prime Fortnite again. Chapter 2 Fortnite when it's in this peak. COVID was kind of still going around, so we got on Fortnite again, man. We got on Fortnite, and then it was blah blah blah. We was cool again, and to this day, we talk about it sometimes. Whatever it comes up, we laugh about it. We was like, bro, we really argue about the fight, bro, over a bear, bro. A situation. It wasn't even it was a situation. This is going to be a situation we probably 9 out of 10 was never going to be in. You probably had a better chance of playing the lottery and winning the lottery before one of us going to be in that situation. I said, bro, we was like, bro, what are we arguing for that for? That's just not even going to happen anyway, bro. It can't, like, that's it was a pointless argument. Said, that's not going to happen either. Like, bro, that was unrealistic. And so, hey, we took it on the rug, man. Every time, like I said, we talk about it, we just laugh about it. But that's story time, man. Everyone's comment down below. Turn up the post notifications. Follow me on my socials right here below on the screen. Links are going to be down in the description below. Turn that post notification bell. I like y'all. I said I like y'all boys. I love y'all boys and gals. What else is there to say? Peace.